Hello, everyone. Welcome to this very awesome Saturday. I am your crew chief and host, 13 Diamond Creeper. And today it's a very big day. We are live at the Nuremberg Ring. There are a lot of new things here. We have a new member of the team with Stone Phillips.
What's going on? What's going on, folks? How we doing today? Great day to be here down at the ring. It's gonna be a long one. I really don't know what I'm supposed. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. It's gonna be 5 laps of the green hell, and I don't even know. So, as our host was saying, we do have a lovely introduction to one of our new members of the team. We have our design team here with us today. Her name is Cap. She is going to be helping us out with designing the cars and designing some other things in the racing. So she's here today with us to watch the car and get to see what we got going on today. So say hi.
Hello.
Oh, by the way, guys, this is my girlfriend, by the way, too. So just to let you know. Yeah. So we have 3 minutes before we start. Babe, I don't know if there's something you could do, but there is an echo going on. Like, I can hear myself through the echo. I don't know what we can do if we can. That's a little bit better. Kind of? No. It's still. There it is. That's good. That's better. That's better. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right.
Not a problem.
So we have 3 minutes. I am going to enter, and I'm going to do probably just a quick warm-up lap. Just so we can kind of. Oh, boy. Rock and roll. Oh, friend.
Well, I mean, I already have some keys to success already ready up to go.
What you got for me,
if you don't
friend?
mind. All right, well, number 1, manage your emotions. This is going to be an emotional race. For sure, you have to keep your emotions together. Don't be aggressive, but also be very defensive when necessary. 2, you really have to have a good race line. Throttle control is absolutely necessary.
Absolutely.
Number 3, always... excuse me, sorry, as I'm just looking over to make sure everything's working. But number 3, learn when make sure you have to know when to be defensive and offensive. There's only 3 sections, or possibly 4 sections you can overtake. This track is very narrow, so there ain't going to be that many opportunities to pass, neither to lose spots. So
no, really, there's not. It's going to be absolutely insane. The only issue I'm going to have are these corners here. That's why I'm doing this little warm-up now, because once I get into the Nordschleife, I'm good. It's literally just a Grand Prix loop that I struggle on. But with that being said, really, there is no room for error, because any small error could be drastically, detrimental. Like, you can't mess up here at the ring, and there's not much really practicing you can do, because it's really unpredictable. So really... Yeah, let's see. I'm just warming up, trying to see what we got going on. So now, my only thing is I'm worried about the pitting. That it's see.
Well, that, and you have to worry about drawing penalties. This track is going to be you could draw penalties on this track very easy.
Oh, hey, look at this right here. Minimum number of pit stops, none. Do we run at mediums the whole time and stay out the whole race, or what do we do here?
That is the potential, although there is a risk to staying out too, is that for one, you would have to keep go on a higher lean, and that could potentially ruin your speed.
No, I don't think so, because it's only 2 and 2. And during my testing, I wasn't losing that much fuel. I think I can...
All right.
I think I can get through this without pitting. I think I'm going to set up so that way I don't have to pit.
All right.
So we are going to throw mediums on, and we have 18 seconds before we can enter. And the entry period starts, but we still have about 15 minutes before the actual race starts at 12. So, oh God.
Well, and another thing we have to keep our eye out for is weather. That's going to be something that has to be also known. So if there's going to be surprise rain, then we have to accommodate for that. And that brings me into my other key of success. Watch out for the weather and watch out if it becomes nighttime, because this is a possible nighttime situation. And when it's nighttime, you have to make sure that you can accommodate.
Yeah. Now let's see if I can put a good lap in. Let's see if I can put at least a good 1 lap in, just to get nice and warmed up.
Yep, and you do have more than enough time for a lap.
Absolutely, I do. This is going to be the biggest pain in the ass track of the entire season, I think. I mean, Spa might be crazy, but this is going to be unlike we've ever said.
I think this track is going to make or break, so...
Absolutely.
You know, and, you know, it's something you have to do, and it's all... At the end of the day, it really comes down to just managing your emotions and just try not to get overly emotional where you begin making mistakes. And another key that is very important is don't draw too many penalties, because once again, penalties can easily stack up on this track because there are plenty of opportunities to accidentally cut corners.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I mean, even though it's a 0.5 second penalty, it's very easy for that to stack up over time. So.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And, you know, it's not even that. It's that 0.5 could really mean the ending of the entire race for us. I mean,
yeah,
car feels great today, but it's just...
kind of hard when...
like I said, there's really no preparing for the ring. The ring is unpredictable, so I mean, you can only do so much practicing and do so good. Like, I was racing for a good hour last night, and I'm still a little bit nervous, but...
Well, I have complete total confidence that you'll do good. Once again, even a matter of testing, you know, that testing result may not be what, you know, as we accidentally knocked into the wall. It's okay.
That's why we're practicing.
But even testing, too, you may get a different result in the actual race itself.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
So, you know, it's fuel I would still honestly just keep an eye on, just in case somehow things don't really pan out the way that it was tested. Yeah. You know, and that's one of the things that I always say to myself, you know, sure, you could do all the testing in the world to determine stuff, but even that, you know, the actual thing might be way more, I'm trying to find a word here, might not actually pan out the way that you think it will, so it's always good to prepare. That's what I was looking for.
Let's get a word from our design team. What do you think we're going to do? How do you think we're going to do?
I think we're going to do good.
Yeah,
I mean, even if we don't succeed, at the end of the day, you tried and you gave it your best, and that's all you can do. And I think that your best is your best, and either way you should be proud of yourself for coming as far as you have.
Like
so
that.
Even though I think you're gonna win and succeed this round, in case that you don't, I just want to put out there, like, you still got as far as you did, which is further than you thought you were going to in the first place. So don't be too hard on yourself.
It's true. I like that. As I was telling our crew chief Diamond here, you know, these other cars, they may have speed, they may have strength, but we got heart. We have heart here at team number 10, I think. I think that's what we have that the other people lack. Let's get this corner in here. See, this corner is very, very bad. I saved it. I'm good. No penalty.
And I will agree with Pat. Just believe in yourself. Oh, your controller again's doing that?
No, it's not even that. I'm not sure what the hell happened there.
But it's all about confidence, too. Perseverance always wins. know, during the races here, you know, when we race a couple times, just push yourself, but not push yourself to a point where you get stressed out.
I think here is where I could probably make a good overtake, maybe. In these corners here, maybe. I don't know.
There's definitely very few opportunities you really can make any good pass.
Really, though, you're not wrong.
I mean, this track curbs and swerves, and you got hairpins, you got light curbs. I mean, they're all over the place, and that's where the unpredictableness, and it's both fun and intimidating at the same time. You know, that's what makes this track very unpredictable, and it can be fun if you make it fun.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. This track is all about the speed and the maneuverability of your car. This is the true test of both yourself and the car, because, you know, anybody can drive a car fast in a straight line, but can you drive it fast through these corners?
Well, unlike our previous tracks that we've been on, and this is one of those tracks where, you know, it's all about patience, it's all about believing in yourself. It's all about, you know, and it really tests your skill too.
Absolutely does.
It's just one of those tracks. I mean, there's like one or two other tracks I can think of that really can push your ability to corner. One of them being St. Croix, layout C version of the track, variation of the track.
It was a great carousel, I think.
Carol Key succeeded.
What do you say?
It's like, yo, a Carter Carol Key succeeded.
So, key to success, succeeded, got it.
Yep, I was like,
succeed at all, you got it.
Indeed. That's the first carousel. Carousel 2 could be an opportunity to pass, depending if they go high. If they take low and they go high, that could be an opportunity to think about.
It's true. We're going to jump there.
But that's also a risk. I mean, this whole track is a risk, except the long straight and the one straight in the beginning, well, the somewhat straight part in the beginning of the Nordschleifer.
Yes.
And there is also a third opportunity somewhere in the middle of the track.
Heading second carousel now.
Yep, as that was a very good entrance and exit.
It's great, actually. I think that was good.
And it's one of those tracks where definitely being in first or last, it's not very, not determined really quickly.
No, absolutely not, absolutely not.
I mean, you can literally be first.
Really?
You can literally be first, and then you literally can be last by the end, or you can be last and literally be first in the end.
Right,
it's just one of. I mean, it's a very a hard thing to determine by 2 laps. I mean, it's really up to like 3rd, 4th, and your 5th. That's when I think things become a lot more certain to what position. But we don't need to really worry about it until that time comes.
No, not really. Okay. All right. I think I'm feeling okay with that. What was my time here? 9:11. Okay. 9:11. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, so that was a few seconds off of my actual... Okay, let's... Okay. Section 4, Section 1, 2, 3... Section 6 was a long one. Section 8 was another long one. Section 8 was probably my longest. But that's okay. That's not bad. All right. That's not bad at all. Okay, so our data logger here is telling us. Oh man, look at that. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. It's gonna be a crazy one, no matter what we do here. You know, I don't really think. You know, there's not much we can really do except for just pray and see what we can do.
Well, my saying is, don't worry about the situation unless you have to. Exactly. Don't worry about it at the beginning. Don't worry about it in the second or third. You know, even the fourth and the last lap, you have to just keep on going. It's all about persevering through the track and getting through it.
So actually, I'd like to pick the brain of our design team here because we were discussing it and we were saying something about how we want to do a final design for our final debut at Watkins Glen, which is going to be Saturday, January 31st. What are we thinking about that? Do we have any ideas? Do you need to repeat it on that design team? So we were discussing about our final design for the car for this upcoming 31st for our last race at Watkins Glen. We wanted to pick your brain a little bit to see if you have any ideas in the brain already about what we want to see coming up. Is there anything you haven't designed?
No, because I am still inspecting your car a little bit further because you have a basic knowledge of what you want, and I'm trying to find a medium between what you want and what is also appeasing to the eye.
That's fair. That's fair. You know, I would like to stick with that, you know, the Nissan PlayStation theme because, you know, we have a great car
Absolutely.
here. You know, and, you know,
Absolutely.
we got Nissan has been taking us great this year.
Yeah, I'm thinking of switching up a few things, but I kind of like the base model what we got right now. So anything that I change is probably going to be very minimalistic.
No, we can't wait to see it. You know, and this coming up Wednesday, we'll be at where is it? We're going to be at Spa. It'll be at Spa, which is going to be an incredibly great race. I mean, as much as it's been fun, you know, I can't wait to see what that final edition livery is going to look like when it rolls out after Spa. So be sure to look for that.
Yep, and gonna be exciting for the last couple of races. It's all about pushing through this race and getting this race out of the way.
It's really about pushing through this race. I'm really hoping that we can really push for positions in this race because this is the race that matters because there is a lot of opportunity here. This is the race of opportunity, and I have to really, really push through and pray that I can.
Yep, but, you know, push hard, but don't overdo it. Just keep yourself going and believe in yourself. Key to success,
succeed. Got it. You got it. That is the key to success right here. Is we're just going to succeed. So, grab your last sips of coffee, grab your everything. We're going to get ready to race in under 45 seconds left before race 4 starts here.
And I will be here doing the play-by-play.
And our design team here is going to be our cheerleader because, you know, she's here for moral support, if anything, to be honest with you. I needed her here, so.
And it's good to have moral support.
It is.
It's gonna be a fun race, and the important thing is that we're having fun overall too.
Exactly. You know, we're not.
Fun is more important than worrying about what will happen next.
Absolutely. All right.
Here we go. We are starting off in a qualifier. I believe it's qualifying.
Where are we set?
Yes, for
Whoa.
15 minutes.
Whoa.
Second place so far.
What are we doing up here? What are we doing up here?
Let's see.
Look at the points. Look at the point system. Look at the Citroen has over 22 points. Or 22 points. What is all this?
Wait, 15? Wait, you have 15 points.
I do have 15 points.
But I don't understand the point system.
So it's to favor in for to do better. So because we didn't place better at all, we placed right around the same. We got the same amount of points. They're not gonna give us more points for doing worse. So it's only if you get higher positions can you actually make points, and they go off of your last race. So if we were only making 30 points, look at the Nissan. Look at that. Oh, that is such a gorgeous car. Gorgeous car indeed. But the point system is a little bit kind of weird. But
yeah, because they just don't really. I don't think they're very clear about, like, are you gonna advance? Are you not? Are you gonna continue?
No, it's really about
because and the question I have is, are the next few rounds going to be like elimination rounds, or those are like?
No.
I mean, I'm not trying to like scare you or anything. I'm just saying like they're just, I'm just trying to say what they're not clear with.
Right. Okay.
So this is
qualifying. A 15-minute qualifier, maybe 2 laps, 3 laps, maybe you think?
Yep. Well, I do think if you have 9 minutes, you're definitely going to have at least one in. But I will be right back, and I'll be right back just in time for the play-by-play. So I'll be right back, everybody, and I will leave it with Stone here and Kat until I return.
Ford's already got a penalty. Looks like we already got penalties issued out for the Porsche and the Ford. So as long as I just stay... I've got to figure out a strategy here. Trying not to slide as much either. The more I slide, the harder it is to recover. The Porsche one is a bit wide. We can go flat out through this. Really focused on the train today. Oh my goodness. Now just remember, qualifying is based off of time, not position. So while I may be in 3rd now, my qualifying time might be putting me in 5th, might be putting me in 6th, might be putting me in 7th, 8th, 9th, fuck. Gotta hold it. We're good. Yep, see, there they go. Just like that. See how fast it's just... We lose position so fast in this track. This is, I believe, only 2 laps. Because this is qualifying right now. So right now we're all racing for a time to see what place we're going to start the race in.
Okay, and right now you're in 4th.
While I may be placement-wise 4th, my time might be different. So while I may be in 4th place now, or when I get around the ring, there's somebody might be behind me and might have a better time. I'll be below that person in the actual race.
Okay.
So it's all about timing right now. I had to let the Lexus pass in because... So I think we'll be able to do 2 laps before the ending of qualifying. Pretty much flat out this entire piece here.
So are we showing on ice on the phone, right?
Hmm?
I'm pretty sure no one wants to see me do ice.
A little bit of a slide. Not bad out the carousel. Tough break for the Borf. Oh, the Ford knockdown too, really? Tough break for the front pack. And see, that's the thing about the ring, you know, it's you're in the front pack for maybe 6-8 minutes out of the lap, and then the rest of it you're gone. So I mean, realistically, we just gotta hold out. That's really it. I mean, if we can hold out, we can hold out. If we can't, we can't. You know, I mean, we just gotta really hope. That's all. Okay, 8:53 on the out lap. That's not bad. Gotta bring home. So I'm gonna start braking at 100, 150. Now let's really bring this home now. We have enough group gap, or we're not gonna be bothered by anybody else on the track except for ourselves. Flat out. Ah, shit. Yep. And there it is. That's a fatal mistake that's going to drop us out. That's it. That's what we're done. Fuck. Be able to make it up to him. We might be able to make this up. It's a very big maybe. I don't know. I'm not feeling too great on this. Fucked up there on the warm-up, but now we're feeling better already. Down for the downshift. got a little misty. Holy shit, that's awesome. I don't know, the timing might be crazy, but...
Hello.
There he is.
As I am just coming back, and I just see you are positioning yourself for third.
No, I don't think so. We messed up just entering the Nordschleife. So I think that our timing is going to be a little bit worse than we think it is. I don't know. It could be close. I'm really trying, to try to make up some positions. Make up some time that we missed out for it, because, we did miss up some time. But I did find a very good braking strategy for this track.
Alrighty.
That's working out amazing. So instead of holding the brake very hard, I am giving it little bits of shorts of bursts of the braking. So that way I can let off when I need to. And I have it good now. And it looks like our design team came back to the studio as well.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, that's alright. That's okay.
Not only do I design your cars for you, but I also design my mother's hair.
Hey.
And
That's why she's a designer, folks.
Is Robert not back?
No, he's back. What are we thinking, Coach? How are we feeling?
I think you're doing good. I think you're gonna. Hopefully, maybe you'll get in top 5. Hopefully.
I would love a top 5 pole position. I would really like a fucking top 5 position. So if I can get a top 5, I can hold it. And that Porsche is really making up some time on me. He spun out earlier. He's going to be one to watch.
It would be very interesting to see what it'd be in the top 5.
Yeah,
see how that goes for a change.
Oh, the Porsche was getting squirrely out of the second carousel there. Beautiful. I love it. Okay. So we got a time at 8:30. So if I knocked off that time, I don't know, this Porsche behind us is really running some good timing. I think that, holy look at first place. First place had the run like crazy. That's insane. Insane. First place is going to be a feat.
It's going to be a challenge. Getting to this whole course, it's all about persistence. Making sure every lap is consistent and making sure the pit strategy is in place just in case. So,
a 9-minute run. Okay.
9-minute run. Good.
A 9-minute run. Let's see.
The 4th so far.
Oh boy, where is that Porsche? That Porsche made it up to 2nd. That's crazy. That's crazy. That Porsche was crazy. That Porsche made amazing time. He spun out, and he had a 3-second penalty in the beginning. Where is our Ford? Our Ford is down here. He spun out as well. 6, okay. At the ring? So 6th place at the ring. I will take that.
So far, so good.
Oh my god. A 6th place start at the ring. I'm okay with that.
Alright, looks like we are all good. Very good qualifier to begin.
A 6th place finish.
Oh,
that Ford was really low down. Yeah, that Ford was really, really low down.
I'd say that was pretty low down.
No, at this point, the Porsche in this beginning, the second place of Will, he was... Actually, do we recognize anybody in here? No, we don't. I kind of recognize... No, damn.
I was going to say that Porsche in second looked familiar.
It did a little bit.
I mean, I felt like we've seen that Porsche before.
We may have. Arguably, Porsche's... You know what I'm not seeing this race? Not a single Ferrari.
I was going to say...
Team Ferrari's MIA this race. What is up with that? Citan, Porsche, and Supra?
Now,
wow.
That could be just a coincidence, though, too. Possibly there was no Ferrari that entered this race.
It could be. We could see some Ferraris next race, but okay. So we have definitely secured a 6th place finish. We're just waiting 16th to finish up, and then, yeah, I can't believe that. 7th? How did he play? Okay.
This is going to be interesting. Let's,
We have to place 4th or better. 4th or better. Okay. Okay.
Now, a question is, do they add, like, okay, you went in the 10th, but now you made it into 3rd. Do they add the points from that? Or do they just say, okay, you get 5, no matter what?
Not exactly sure. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know if I get 4th and then I go up, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know, because once again, like I mentioned earlier, it's very confusing and they're not very clear on how that works necessarily.
Yeah, really.
You know, so I mean, we're bound to find out sooner or later how it works. So,
well, here we go, folks. It is ready. It is time to face the heat again with the 2026 Gran Turismo World Manufacturers Cup.
Yes,
Team Nissan has been amazing this season. Absolutely amazing. And I think we'll find a seat with them next year, I believe. I don't know. They'll really realistically see gorgeous machines. That's gonna be ours.
Here we are.
All right, team. Here we are. We're in the front pack. In the front.
For the first time here in this racing series here.
For the first run, we have a McLaren up front. Okay. A Porsche in second place. Not bad. A GTR in third. Nissan's in third.
Okay.
Lexus in fourth. Citan in fifth. It's a beautiful car.
Yeah.
Sixth place, we have our McLaren again. Seventh place, we have another Nissan. Team Nissan, let's go, boys.
Yes, here we are.
Eighth place, we have a Aston Martin. Ninth, we have the AMG Mercedes. 10th, we have another Citan. Citan is showing up great in this mouse amount. Ford kicking up 11th. Okay, beautiful car. Another Porsche following up in 12th. Again, Porsche bringing up the back of the pack in 13th. And in 14th, we got our Toyota Supra. 15th, Porsche is bringing up the back of the line today. and Ford all the way in the back. So we have 2 Fords, a couple Porsches. Oh, that's a beautiful shot, actually.
Now, I'm going to be honest. I'm kind of surprised Porsche's all the way back in the backpack.
Really, me too.
Because I genuinely thought the Citroen, the Porsches, and the McLarens were going to be the one to honestly be in the front here. I mean, this is an interesting start so far.
It is.
Without further ado, here is the play-by-play. Crossing the starting line, still in the pack. And off we go. Phillips passing 6 with ease, passing the McLaren with absolute ease. Getting boxed in again, getting passed by Aston Martin as we are already bunched up. As a 5-second penalty was drawn by 6. Right, little bump, but no penalty. Still boxed in on the Grand Prix loop. Going down the corner, going to chase down player number 4, or the Aston Martin, if I'm not mistaken. Citroen tried to get 3, but ended up in 4th. Down the corner, this little straightaway. A little fight up ahead, but no penalties drawn, surprisingly. The corner, a little bit bunched in, but manages to do it. And as a hard tap came in, and both Phillips' front and left tire and back are both damaged.
That's Eton racing dirty. It's alright though, that's alright, he's gonna get what he says.
Surprisingly, no penalties are being drawn here.
I know, that's
one
crazy.
penalty of this race has been drawn so far. And once again, all comes down to the odd system as
Aston Martin is. Oh, he's got a 5-second penalty.
So there's that Lexus with the 5-second penalty. It's a big penalty to be served, that's for sure.
Yeah, it is.
Continuing to the Nürburgring or the Nordschleifer as another Nissan slipped into the corner as the Aston Martin has another 5-second penalty. So, for as far as what we can tell, there are 2 penalties drawn, 2 5-second penalties drawn at that. Phillips slips right into the wall, unfortunately, with left and front end tire. Well, there's actually the Aston Martin now has a 4-second penalty.
I think it was a 4 to begin with.
Okay, I mean maybe.
Look at this.
5 at first.
Was it?
I don't know if you can serve it. There was a little bit of a bump. Phillips boxed in. There's people going behind him as he loses a few positions, and as there are slips into the corner. But still continuing. Phillips is persevering. Phillips now behind the Aston Martin, heading into one of the hairpins. As there's a bit of a bunch up here. 6, 5, and 4, places 6, 5, and 4 to clarify. Is all bunched up with Phillips, and Phillips has someone behind him. 8th. Down the corner, having a nice little dive.
Oh, I didn't mean to hit him. Fuck!
As right into the corner, bump, and that result has left and right and front end, left and right tires and front end damage, and that was quite a crash. More penalties being drawn Once again, keys to success was it's very easy to have penalties drawn on this track. But Phillips has no penalties at the moment, which is good news. That's the good news. The bad news is we have to regroup and reestablish the pace.
Good news is I don't think that there's going to be that much of a trouble pacing.
And as the yellow flag has been raised, and the yellow flag is still out, and I believe they're going to go for green now. Phillips heading to the Mercedes, trying to maybe overtake this Mercedes, managing to keep on 8th. Good dive down to the corner, one of the straightaways, just right behind the Mercedes and just a little bit ahead of 6. Keeping to the straight, Phillips continuing, trying to find an overtake, and he manages to overtake 7th, the Mercedes, now heading up to 6th. Good cornering. Phillips catching up to the Ford. Slows down a little for the turn. Dive. Successful dive. Heading into the first carousel. Keeping with the Ford. Almost bumped the Ford, but manages not to do so. Staying very persistent with the Ford here. Almost bumped the Ford again, but manages not to. As the Mercedes is starting to catch up with Phillips. A little bit of a bunch up, but nothing to be concerned at the moment. Slows down, look for another opportunity. Also recalling what I said, that there was very few opportunities to take over, but it's very hard to lose positions too. Through the corner, one of the corners. Being persistent with the Ford. Mercedes is being quite persistent as well. A little bit of a jump, but nothing that would throw off the pace. Staying with the Ford. Very good pacing. Good defense. Try to keep a good offense. Ghost it right through the Ford and manages to not take over 6. That was very interesting how they ghosted it right then and there too. Going through the second carousel. Through the curve, that final curve here, trying to overtake the Ford and successfully takes over the Ford. The straightaway as that Ford is trying to battle back for 6. Good blocking. Catching very quickly the 5th.
He served his penalty.
With a lot of penalties drawn on this first lap alone, from what I could tell. Quickly, and that Ford got a little aggressive. That Ford manages to overtake Phillips. And down to the final corners and heading back to the Grand Prix loop as that Ford crashes right into the wall. That was a very, very tricky situation. It's all about, once again, throttle control and balance. Phillips is keeping his emotions together, which is also important for this track, as we mentioned. Now trying to catch up to the Aston Martin up in front of Phillips. Heading on to the second lap. We are currently sitting at 6th place, which is good. This is an opportunity to start catching up to 5th and to start getting a couple good laps in, maybe to hopefully catch up with 3rd. Through the Grand Prix loop, through the corner. That's one of the few hard corners to go into and to enter and exit with. As it looks like a Porsche is catching up with Phillips, but not by much. Phillips is actually pulling away from that Porsche through the loop. As Aston Martin is also pushing hard to get away from Phillips, but Phillips is catching up to that Aston Martin pretty quickly. The corners is going to be the big challenge of the track. Entering the Nordschleife, heading down the beginning of the Nordschleife. The little pack is beginning to form on the back of Phillips. Meanwhile, the Aston Martin, and it looks like that's all the cars that we can see at the moment. But staying very persistent with the Aston Martin, which is good. Through the little chicane. Heading into the curve. Phillips being persistent. Good on the accelerator. Continuing through the straightaway. And the Aston Martin and Phillips both collided onto that wall. No penalties drawn at the moment. Don't want to be like last race where I ended up saying that that there was no penalties drawn, and it turned out there was a second later. So if you wonder why I'm saying so far, it's to avoid having that surprise us. In spite of that little crash, it looks Phillips is still persistent with the Aston Martin through the little corners, heading to one of the turns coming up. As this front pack is starting to separate a lot. It looks like first is way up ahead. And it looks like it's heading all the way to the middle of the track by now. Or we're about halfway done with the lap already. So once again, nothing to panic. It's still second lap in. Or plenty of time to catch up, and anything can happen. Do little turns, a little slip, a little bit of sliding, but not by much. Phillips entering one of the tight chicanes and turns. The Aston Martin looked like they were going to go in the wall. Phillips manages to keep it, slips a little.
Shit.
Slips and front damage. It looked like that was a collision. A little bit of a collision, but manages to take fifth. Aston Martin is very determined. That was one of the turns that looked like Phillips was going way too fast and a little bit of a bump in the back. Aston Martin there is coming
what in
up.
the hell?
A little slip, and it looked like the Aston Martin pushed Phillips in. Bit of a battle, and a very aggressive battle at that. down one of the straightaways. Phillips is resetting and seeing if we can get the Aston Martin again or overtake the Aston Martin again. Phillips heading down to the corner, going towards the Aston Martin, backs off, a little bit of a front bump. Aston Martin again, passing the Aston Martin again.
He is playing
with a
dirty.
Bump. Definitely.
There he goes. He spun.
Yeah, that was a little slip, but manages to keep going.
That's what happens when you when you let your emotions control you. Unfortunately, I was like that, and I'm trying not to. You gotta remain level-headed in these racetracks. Can't be.
This track in particular, emotion is all important too.
It really is.
No,
you gotta stay focused. Gotta stay calm. This is my heart be racing. I'm shaking, but I gotta.
It's a long track, and that's what long tracks tend to frustrate people.
Yeah, but Stone's got this. He's really good at keeping himself level-headed.
Yep, and that is good.
He's doing amazing so far.
Where's that Aston?
Behind it looks like the Aston Martin has not caught up, and it looks like they're behind. So Phillips so far manages to outpace the Aston Martin, and it looks like Phillips manages to break up with the pack.
You'll really be able to see the skill level between the racers at this track. This track really brings out the best and the worst in each racer.
And it's with and this track brings a lot of emotion with it too.
Is that a yellow?
I think so. I think a yellow was not called, from what I can tell. Phillips entering the second carousel, heading into the straight. As first place, I'm assuming, first place is a fast lap of 8 minutes and 29 seconds. That's incredible, actually, for a track this big.
That is incredible. Do I see them up front already?
Yeah, I believe so. I think
shit.
As Phillips, there is
doing
an absolutely amazing job and doing everything that you need to do. Phillips entering.
Make sure you let yourself breathe too.
Phillips entering the back straight into the start finish line. We're heading on to lap number 3 in 5th place. Back to the Grand Prix section of the track. Phillips slow down and does a very nice turn. Into those first couple turns. A little slip, but manages to keep it up. Good exit. Down into the corners. Nice smooth exit. Entering the last section of the Grand Prix layout as things quiet down into the 3rd lap. As there are 2 places to be gained out of this lap. Through the corners. About to enter the Nordschleifer from these next couple of turns. A little straightaway. Phillips hits on the accelerator and goes through the straight here into the curve. Flow starting to slow down. Going through the chicane with ease. And now entering the Nordschleifer. And
a little bit of attack, nothing bad, not bad.
Yeah, nothing bad at all. Though the front and right wheel are damaged, Phillips is still holding on. And a little slide and a complete spin out, but Phillips manages to save.
You got yourself out of that real smoothly.
Yeah, just one spin and everything got back under control.
You've got this, just keep your focus.
Sixth place. Starting to catch up with Phillips, but still have a very good lead. As a little slide. Ford went and crashed and spun out between the two walls of the track.
He got high in his own supply. I knew that was going to happen. I'm going to do it too. No, I'm not. Thank God.
Phillips managing to keep everything together. That was a nasty crash for sure back there.
That was bad for Ford.
I was definitely I knew something obviously was not right about that Ford over there. Phillips entering the corners. Still holding on as the weather outside gets a little bit cloudy, but nothing suggests rain just yet. And it's still sunny, so we're still good. So it just might be a little cloudy. Phillips entering the corner. A Porsche, I believe a Porsche is coming right for Stone, but still has a good lead into the corners and still holding it. Nice entrance and exit of a turn. Continuing to do a turn, nice little save. Continuing to defend fifth very well. A turn, will slip into the grass, but continues to hold on. To the corner. Now through the bend. Here comes one of the sharp turns of the track. It's a slip, and the Porsche ended up getting slipped down.
He knocked into me and not gone. Oh, Jesus.
That was another nasty crash. Surprisingly, there's no penalties being called now.
No, that Porsche turned right up into me. Like, I was already clearly down.
That would have been the Porsche, I believe, that would have gotten the penalty.
I believe.
I would think so, since he's the one who kind of caused that, you know?
But I actually think
we don't want to assume.
Right, like I don't know what happened back there. I don't know if he collided into me or if I slid into him, but
it's kind of hard from the cockpit angle here a little, because I could see a bit of it, but I definitely couldn't see what happened. I mean, it looked like you slid in, but also it could have been the case where the Porsche, but that is neither here or there at the moment. Through the curve, heading towards the first carousel. Nice entrance next to
That was so beautiful.
Still good. The carousel. The corners. Still able to defend 5th, which is great. Give Phillips tons of points that are needed to continue. Hope that other driver is okay back there. Looks like
any little bit of contact is catastrophic for this track. I'm surprised I didn't go with him. I was very close to going with him. That would have been a catastrophic wreck.
Yeah, but you did great pulling yourself together and keeping control.
It's all about control. It's all about confidence in the racing. That's what really makes the difference. Continuing through the little dip in the track, couple turns, good entrances and exits, good throttle control. Entering the second carousel, good entrance and exit, heading now to the back straight. As Phillips maintains a nice 4-second lead over 6 and continuing to catch up to 4th. Phillips now in the back straight. Continuing to go very, very fast. Minimal issues. Looks like 6 isn't really catching up all that much. But maintaining still a good lead, over a 5-second lead over 6. And quickly catching up to 4th. As Phillips is catching up to 4th in a record pace.
4th had to have spun.
Had spun, yes.
Had
that
to
is
have.
what I'm guessing. Because you wouldn't be necessarily, because it was a 20-second deficit there, and you got it down to a 6-second deficit here, which is incredible. And has more than enough laps to finish with all the fuel, and tires look really well as well, which is good.
That's right. Everything feels good. I'm not feeling like I'm losing control. Nothing like that.
Phillips going into the Grand Prix layout, heading down the straight.
Is that our teammate at Nissan up there?
I think so. It looked like a Nissan up from afar. Was ever so slightly pulling away, but Phillips still maintaining. As Phillips now has a good 7-second lead, and with over a 6.4-second deficit on 4th, Phillips is doing excellent heading into the 4th lap. Maintaining, going through the chicane here. About to enter the Nordschleifer. Good chicane. Phillips having tons of room to catch up now with fourth and the front pack, although it does look like first and second are very, very far out.
Oh, yeah, first and second.
But I have total confidence that Phillips can make it. Phillips slipping a little.
It's always that corner.
No damage. It's always the same corner, but still maintaining. As fourth is now pulling away. Phillips now having over an 8-second lead over sixth. Down straight and through the corner. Going through the little chicane. Phillips makes very good turns, good throttle control all the way through. That corner is going to be, that one corner seems to be it's a pain in the backside, it seems.
Absolutely it is.
But still able to maintain, which is good. Through the corner. Through a little chicane into a tight corner. Continuing to maintain fifth after 4 laps.
I wonder why I'm seeing yellow flags. I wonder if they have the yellow flags out every time a yellow is called, but they don't flag it in like the areas in front of me. But there's still a yellow on the track, you know what I mean?
That theory might end up being correct. Once again, there's a couple of things I am very, very unsure of.
Me too.
There are some things I'm still yet to learn. Through the turns, having nearly a 10-second lead over 6, and right now it is a 10-second lead over 6. Through the final carousel. This is, by the way, and a little fun fact for all the viewers, this is where me and Phillips had a very close race at one point.
Well, this is why the ring is such a iconic track. And I think what because I used to do a lot of racing in Porsches before I got into Team Nissan. And so my muscle memory for braking zones and cornering is all in these Porsches. But now that I've got myself a good rhythm here in this Team Nissan, we're doing pretty good here right now.
And 5th place too. A top 5 situation, which is good.
Which is what we were aiming for.
Slip, but manages to maintain.
Almost went around.
I was going to say, almost spun out, but nice wheel control. Sliding, as second is pitting. We'll slide into the wall.
That's alright though, that's alright, that's alright.
Down the back straight. Phillips looked like he had, I'm going to say, it looked like he had more than enough to make that. If you're going to be, I mean, because normally my rule of thumb is at least 1.5 by this point, then you know you're going to have at least 0.5 enough to make it to the end.
What's this?
As third place is pitting. Fourth, and Phillips managing to, I don't want to speak too soon here, but fourth. And Phillips gets fourth, just jumps up one place more. And couldn't see the edge on that one. But that doesn't matter. However, it looks like the car fifth is very eager to get back into fifth. So this lap is all about trying to defend number 4, position number 4. As I think that was a Cintron, if I'm not mistaken.
That's Cintron, yeah.
Cintron, yep. And that Cintron there is flashing his lights at you, too.
I think I'm just going to let him just go by. He's got a penalty.
Oh, he's got a penalty anyways, so... off the track a little, but back.
Well, I was letting you through. What in the hell, dude? I went wide and let him through like that. That was totally uncalled for.
Well, that might be an extended penalty. I mean, he already has a 3-second penalty,
yeah,
so that might get extended.
That's all.
That Cintron right there is spinning out. Did a little accidental bump.
He's being a total dick, to be honest with you, but that's okay. Just keep my cool.
Yep, just keep the cool, keep the emotion together, because a 3-second penalty is a lot, especially on this race alone. It's more important for you not to draw any penalties. Which, there are plenty of instances where I'm very surprised they did not even bother drawing a penalty for.
I know.
You know, and that, once again, that's another confusing thing about this game is they're very inconsistent when it comes to the rules of drawing penalties. Now, that could maybe be just... I was going to say, a very good... It's not like you were going to slide out, but... Fortunately for you, you managed to save it. And that is, once again, a necessary save. Phillips entering the back straight for one of the straights for one of the last times.
If I keep the pressure on the Citroen, I might be able to get him to, because he is all over the place. Look at him.
Yeah, but I mean, a 3-second penalty is a 3-second penalty. So I mean, I think the logic through his brain, through his mind, if you may, and he slipped and he's all over the place. He warped all over the place as everyone is now one bar.
Oh man.
That was like a lag spike there for a second there. But I think the I think the thought process of the Synchron there.
Try to get a 3-second gap on me.
Yeah, get a 3-second gap. Try to outdo you in tracking, so this way there's. I mean, I think that's at least what's in mind here, but once again, a 3-second penalty is a lot in terms of this race. I mean, 3 seconds can, definitely make or break a race. Mm-hmm. Especially on a track like this, because you definitely don't want to draw any penalties at all. I mean, a 0.5 second is not the worst thing in the entire, not the worst amount of time in terms of racing, but still.
No, 0.5 on this track would be okay. I think I'd be okay right now. I'd be okay with a 0.5 if I had it.
But
we're not gonna get them.
I mean, fortunately, that's not gonna be the case. Right in the wall.
The tires are a little bit worn, so they're not gripping as much, so I need to adjust my braking a little bit. I'm not doing that because I'm really trying to push for...
Yeah,
I'm trying to stay within that 3-second mark for the Citroen, because if I can jump on them, I'm going to.
Yeah, but also, too, I mean, it's going to take him it's going to take that person a second to get back up to top.
Exactly.
So technically, it might be 4 or 5 seconds to really. I mean, I'm not trying to be.
No, I get you. You're trying to give me a strategy, and I appreciate it, my friend.
Just thinking of, because I've ran into this situation before where I've had a penalty, I served it, and it took me literally a couple seconds to get back up to speed and paced again, and it did cost me plenty of positions. And it looks like everyone is lagging. This is a very laggy lobby so far.
Yeah, it is.
Now through the straight, entering one of the turns.
Yeah, the response of this car is feeling a little bit off. I ain't gonna lie.
It's a bit of tire wear.
It's not even that. I can actually feel the car like. I've got 2 minutes to complete this lap to be able to.
You can complete it in 2 minutes. You've got it.
Yeah, I do.
Yes, you do. Down to the curbs, heading to the second carousel, because I believe we already went through the first.
Yes, we did.
That was beautiful.
Very good turns. Through the last carousel.
That's it. This is look at him.
Well, I think. Well, I mean that Citroen there, the Citroen is definitely going to have a very big penalty here. And heading through the final straight. Served the penalty, takes fourth. Heading through the back stretch. With 0.5 laps of fuel left, but will be able to make it with 10 seconds remaining on this clock.
I don't know how it works.
And the race is now officially over, but finishes in. I thought I saw a penalty too. Next to the name.
Fourth place. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Fourth place. Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We got a fourth place finish. We did not.
And
we did not.
He managed to get a fourth place right then and there.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Congratulations on fourth place, perseverance, all that.
That was absolutely amazing.
We're saving this replay. We are going to save this replay because that was just.
That was awesome.
Oh my god.
Fourth place, a much needed fourth place right there.
That much needed. That was okay. What else is Team Nissan? Team Nissan top 5 the entire. Do we have 2 Nissans placed in top 5? Oh my god, I'm shaking. Oh my god, I'm shaking. I'm gonna throw up. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. That was only the first race of the day.
As a very great fourth place win there. That was absolutely good. Once again, persistence and control of emotions can get you very far.
Oh my god. There were so many points in time where like where like break emotion. Oh my god, like I was getting so upset. I was like, oh my god, if I let myself get upset, I'm so screwed. Especially with the fight with that Aston Martin was really starting to piss me off, and I just, if I were to have gotten into that scrap with him, they would have been a no-go.
I mean, I'm not gonna.
Well,
I'm not gonna say I didn't try to calm you down.
No, you definitely did. You were definitely. That's exactly why I needed you on this endeavor for this one, because holy shit, team, that was. We brought home a fourth place fucking finish because of us three right here. This is the team right here.
Thank you, team.
Oh god.
And the very fortuitous thing that happened was that Cintron there. The Cintron.
Third and fourth. Look at this.
A 3-second penalty ended up getting in the fourth there. So.
Oh my god!
And
so
all
now
of them were running.
We're up to 20. We're up 20. So now, if we can place a different place, if we can get third or higher, we can eventually get up to. Okay. We got half hour. Wow. Oh wow. They really changed the.
Yeah, and we already did an hour and 37 minutes already here.
So, I guess this is actually a great time to take a quick, brief intermission. What I'll do is I'll just put the stream on pause, and we will come back right around the time it takes before the next race at. What is it? 1 o'clock? Next race is at 2.
Yep.
So next race is at 2. Okay. Interesting.
So right. You got 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11.
So okay, I guess we're gonna try to hit all these. So. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to put the stream on pause. We're going to take a little bit of a brief intermission here because that was a very emotional big start. We got home a 4th place finish. We're now up to 20 points. We'll see what it carries us.
Bandit's saying she's proud of you.
Oh, look at that. Actually, it's a great time to go check the oil of the car and do some other things. So with that being said, we will be back in roughly about like 25. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll see you guys in a second. See you guys in a minute.
Hello, we are now out of the pit lane, back onto the track. Not literally, but we are now back again as we have a 5-minute more wait until the second race. As we are coming off of a fourth place win. Well, I call it a win no matter what.
Yeah, really, it was. That was.
I mean, you don't necessarily have to win the race. It would be great to, but a fourth place is a fourth place placement.
Yeah, really. 5 laps soon too. Running on mechanical damage, light 7. Then 90 seconds seam is during the race. Weak. Oh, strong goes same track limit. Other cars. Prohibited nitrous. Okay. Required type mediums and softs, and I can race with these. But if I'm on mediums, I'm good, right? Yeah. So I'm on mediums. No, I want to be on mediums. Alright. So we're on mediums. We'll be here in about 4 minutes. We're going to go back on the track and we're going to hit it again. That was a great first run. I mean, that you can't really you can't ask more than that. I mean, a fourth place run on the ring is just absolutely insane, especially starting way further in the back. That's astronomical. Maybe, now that we're warmed up, maybe we can hit a third or a second, but I'm hoping to stay within the top 5 this entire time and see what we can do. I mean, if we can max out, we can max out. If we can't, we go walking away, going home with 20 points. I mean, that's still crazy. I'm still making points. If you look on the Gran Turismo website right now, my name is on the official website. Nothing, you can't ask more for that. It's just.
And it's a good place to start.
It's a great place to start. I mean, I made a name for myself here in these races, and we have a couple races to go back and look over. We have last races. We have Deep Forest Raceway to review, and now we have this race to review. We have a bunch of stuff to.
It's gonna.
Bunch of stuff to post.
Yep, and things are looking good here. I mean, 20 points is a lot to walk away with.
It really is. I mean, we started off. We started off on a low note. We started off at Michelin. It was horrible. It was rough. 11th place. I mean, I was pretty much dead last. I mean, everybody else pretty much DNF'd and left. Which, I mean, if you're starting a race, and I feel like here at the ring, not a lot of people are going to DNF because they're telling themselves, okay, I made it this far, why would I quit now? And they're right. Why would you quit on the ring of all places?
And I mean, this is once again, it's a very emotional track, and this is where you can't really let the emotions get to you on this track alone. This is more of a make or break situation now. It's and we are 2 hours into the stream.
2 hours in, only one race down, a couple more to go. We'll see how it goes. It's insane. I'm never gonna be able to wrap my head around it. I mean, this is a really long track. Practice time ranking. Oh, okay. Oh, hello. Hey, look at our friend there.
Alright, and we got a minute and 25 seconds to go.
We can do this.
Ben, that was an emotional first race for sure.
Insane. I don't understand how that Ford really put the damage on us. I mean, same thing with the Aston. I don't know what the hell was up with that Aston, but that Aston was not giving up anything.
I mean, once again, this is a race that's making or breaking, and it's all matter. Once again, you controlled your emotions. You got through all the tough spots with very minimal issues. I mean, there was not really much of a spin out at all.
No, I spun out once.
Yep, spun out once.
That was one spin out.
But still, I mean, that was a spin out that you could control at least.
Right, and I spun right around and I was just back on. That was a great recovery. I cannot believe how quickly I recovered from that, honestly.
Because when I saw that spin out, I was at that point pretty sure this was where things were gonna.
Whole team was thinking, "Oh shit, here he goes."
I didn't want to say something because I was like, look, it could be just one spin out, but
and it was only one spin out. Okay, here we go. Entering in. Now we have to wait for the first people to enter. First. It's probably building a lobby because I remember I am in the GT3 class. I'm in the lowest class of Gran Turismo at the moment in this series. So I mean, it is. We're still in the series, Don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm not in the series. It's just I'm in the lowest, which happens to be the biggest because a lot of people are in it. So, and a lot of people start in the GT3 class, work their way up to GT2 and GT1. So I mean. We just gotta bring it home.
Yeah.
Oh, the Nürburgring. This is.
Yep, and.
Did not think I would see this track, and when I saw that track, when I first looked at the qualifying list, I saw the Nürburgring. I was like, oh, this is gonna be a hard one. And then I saw the Glen at the end, So maybe we'll have a good ending at the Glen, the 31st. I mean, next weekend or this weekend we're at. Yeah, this Wednesday we're at Spa, and then we go back to the Glen on a week from now. Holy shit, it's a week from now. Yeah, next week we'll be at the Glen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping that's definitely going to be a 20-lapper. I'm so excited for that one. That one's going to be fun.
It's going to be exciting to be in Watkins Glen.
Watkins Glen International is one of those, just a high-speed track. You never know where you're going to get into. And that track, especially with the bus stop chicane, it's just...
Once again, that's one of our biggest rival tracks right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a very huge...
Actually, I should probably check about the oil in the car, shouldn't I? Oh, man, did I even... Hold on, did we check that? I think we did. I believe we did.
As I said, I don't recall you did, so...
I thought I did.
But there's
oil's
still
excellent,
time.
But, I mean...
So it doesn't hurt to get it changed anyways.
True. We did quite a... Yeah, let's give the quick change of the oil on.
Yeah.
Go. Nice car wash. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. A nice change in that. So now we get to go back up into our catalog here. Well, we don't want that. Yep. Okay.
As we got 12-minute wait time.
A little bit over 11 minutes remaining before we have to hit the track again. We've already done 130 miles today. It's crazy. We've done 130 miles. About to do about 130 more.
Yeah.
Give or take, yeah. I mean, I did do the warm-up lap, which was about 12. Wow.
Okay.
It only 5 laps. That's 130 miles. That's crazy. I wonder if people have actually walked the entire Nürburgring. I'd do it.
That would definitely get everyone. That would definitely give someone a lot of exercise. That's for sure.
Well, I mean, it's not. I mean, I've done about a 10-mile walk. It's only 2 more miles than that. I mean, the Nordschleife, the North Loop. That's literally but adding the sprint on that, I don't think I could. I could probably do the North Loop. Walk the North Loop, but that's probably all I could do.
I don't know if I would honestly want to walk the whole thing. I mean, it better be warm for the entire day.
Well, yeah, you start at 6 o'clock in the morning. You get back at maybe 8 o'clock at night. Maybe not even. No, it wouldn't take you that long. No.
I was gonna say it shouldn't take you all that long.
No, it should probably take you at least until, if you start at 6, you'll be done by 2 o'clock, yeah.
I mean, if you keep a good pace all the way through, I mean...
Yeah.
I mean, that was a lot of steps, too.
That is a lot of steps. That is a lot of steps. I've done, like I said, a 10-mile, a little bit of a 10-mile hike. That wasn't bad. It was just...
I mean, I've put in plenty of steps myself.
Yes, absolutely. A little over 9 minutes to go here before we enter into race 2 of the fourth round of the season. I'm really excited to see. I'm hoping we'll see. I'm hoping we'll see a Ferrari in the mix, because they have been absolutely amazing this year, and I would really like to see them. Personally, anyways.
I mean, speaking of distance I've walked about 20 kilometers, which is approximately 12, a little over 12 miles. And if any of you are wondering why I use kilometers, I do prefer metric. That is just what I prefer to use.
I mean, metric ain't bad. There's nothing wrong with the metric system. It's just whatever is preferable, I guess.
Yep, and if I end up streaming a championship here, you're definitely going to see me use the metric system.
Yes, let's go.
But we can, I can roughly, I could definitely tell you, and definitely try my best to translate kilometers to mile the best of my ability, because I am, I mean, I'm definitely still learning here and there, trying to learn, I haven't, done, I mean, I can translate, very high, speeds and stuff. It's just, I haven't gone super high yet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the highest I can actually read to is I can nearly translate, over 100, a little over 100 in kilometers, because once again, I haven't gone that. In real life, I have never gone that fast.
Yeah, no.
So, I only, I mean, I don't really know. Typically, I only go, the fastest. Yeah.
It's race day every day. The Rolex 24 over in Daytona Beach that just started today. They just sent the green flag down at 1:30, so we'll be starting our green flag down a little bit after them, about a half hour after. That's something insane. Like I could never do is IMSA and WEC EdWEC are just absolutely amazing. And to see a GTP car up in person they're so low to the ground. It's insane.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't, as much as I love Formula One and all those, all
F1
that.
is an entirely different animal. You could never catch me in an F1 car. I could probably do GT racing. I want to do GT racing. Why do you think I'm doing this? Like, I want to. Overall, my goal by doing this is to enter into GT racing. I would love to do GT racing, but to do F1, hell no.
No, I was gonna say, like, I mean, any races for that matter is. Ooh, I don't know how I would feel going top speeds. I mean,
I would love it. I really want to try to go into GT racing, but in terms of F1 drivers, they experience forces that what's the word I'm looking for? They experience forces that are on par with the forces that fighter pilots, jets, feel. When they're flying a jet, you get the same amount of G forces. It's insane. And braking and cornering, acceleration, they are insane.
It's instantaneous too.
It is. They're absolutely crazy. I would love to do, like I said, GT racing, like maybe TVR or TCR racing. TCR racing looks pretty fun. But like I wouldn't mind trying GT, maybe even GTP racing if I really got good. But GTP racing and like getting into like the LMP1 and LMP2 cars is just that's insane. I don't think I could get all the way up there, but I could probably do GT racing and like something like that. But
well, and honestly, the closest thing that I've gotten to actual racing is go-kart racing, but then again, go-kart racing is a whole different thing all entirely. But still, I mean, I don't know how.
If I figure out how to post it, I'll post it. I'll post it on the channel. Actually, you were with me. I got to do the Extreme Experience. It's spelled with two X's. I don't know if anybody knows what that is, but the Extreme Experience, not sponsored, by the way. I don't want you to think that we're sponsored, so I don't want you to think that, but we have no affiliation with them. But I will say that I got to do the experience in a Porsche 911 GT3 RS 991, and when I tell you that thing was insane, it was insane. It was unlike anything I've ever driven, and I would like to share that experience with you guys because, this is all things, racing and stuff for this channel. So I'll figure out how to upload it, and maybe that's something that you guys will be able to see is actually, like some real life, applied racing that I've done, which isn't very much, but it's still something. So we'll have to see if I could post that because that'll be really cool.
And yeah, I mean, I would definitely like to see that. And it was really cool seeing a lot of those cars in person.
Oh yes, absolutely. Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Porsches.
It is so much fun when you can see it in person.
Oh, absolutely, and see the cars. These cars are absolutely insane. Like I was saying, like earlier, like seeing a GTP car up in person is that's insane. Well, 2 minutes ago, and we are ready. Well, we're ready for it. I'm ready to take it home.
Me too, but I mean, any type of racing, no matter what, there's a lot. Racing is more than just speed. Like, yeah, speed is, in my opinion, is like the core of racing, but honestly, there is so much skill that comes with racing as well.
See, and that's where F1 comes in, because F1 is more of the evolution in how cars can be pushed to the limit, and it's
well, I mean, Gran Turismo did kind of get me into F1 racing.
Gran Turismo got me into endurance racing and regular racing and other racing other than just NASCAR, because I wasn't avid. I am an avid NASCAR fan, because I do, I've been to a race in my time, and it is absolutely insane. I mean, don't get me wrong, going in circles, I get it, but sit down in the front stands and watch those 40 V8s fly by you doing 200 miles an hour all out, and tell me that ain't something. It's just door to door, bumper to bumper, 40 cars. NASCAR is just. It's almost like barbaric in a sense. I feel like NASCAR is so barbaric in terms of racing because it's so you're so close and you're so reliant on the other people that you have to stay in that pack. Like, they're designed to stay in that pack versus GT racing like we're doing here. No, I do not want to cancel my entry. But, it's insane. So.
And I genuinely think with F1 racing, I think what makes it very appealing to me, at least, I don't know. I think it's just more intricate. I think there's more interesting tracks. I think
absolutely.
that there's. I feel like there's a lot more to see, but there's also like more skill involved. Because, no offense, I mean, like I don't know. I like kind of like NASCAR. I can see where the appeal is, but honestly, I like F1. I think more of the variety, and
Yeah.
I think and also the cars too. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I like how fast they go, but it's also like more competitive, so there's more to really see, and maybe that's what makes it more appealing. And once again, there were plenty of games that I played that ended up having F1 in, but
and here we are. Look at them, the Ferraris.
Besides that commentary, we are and we have a Supra too in the mix.
We have a couple. We have a couple of Ferrari Supras. We have one. We have another
Nissan
team member.
down
We have another team
below.
member. We have Team Chevy. Team Chevy has been kind of. I'm not gonna lie, Team Chevy's been down there quite a bit. Team Chevy has been down in the dumps a little bit, so we're gonna see where they're coming from. But we'll see what else we got in the coming up. But we do have a Nissan, another team. We have a Porsche. We have a couple Ferraris, BMW in this race as well. That'll be interesting to watch. We have two Nissans. So we have in total of 3 Nissans in total in this race. This is going to be
1, 2, 3.
Yep. 3.
Okay. All right. Because when I looked at, I thought there was 4 for some reason.
Oh, you used a BMW. You probably saw the BMW up there. It kind of looks like
it. That probably because I was just looking away for a second and that caught my eye and I was like, we also have a BMW here. We have Porsches.
Team Nissan here, 26 points. Beautiful. Okay.
All right. So here we go. Qualifying begins with a nice 15-minute qualifying round. If anything, we'll just get a good feel for this lobby.
Yeah, we will. We'll see how. Fuck, I'm on softs. Okay, well, at least I'm doing softs for the open.
Yeah.
So I'll change to mediums.
That's going to be a little bit of a problem, but it should not be that big of a deal.
Penalties already served for people cutting over the line, and on softs will get a good time in, so.
But the question is, are they going to put you back on medium?
I'm pretty sure I can change medium before the race starts.
Ferrari kicked out a little.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Sometimes I feel like it's going to rain when it really ain't going to rain.
I definitely feel that.
That's sometimes my impression, and when I'm looking from the especially the cockpit view, it really looks like it's going to rain. And then then of course from time to time I'm like, is Phillips here going to pit? Is he going to check the radar? Like, I don't know. And sometimes I feel like it's getting nighttime out sometimes too. But once again, that is because we're basically driving through a forest.
We are driving through a forest. What you mean, basically?
Well, we are. You're correct.
I don't want to speak too soon, but this Ferrari kind of lacks a little bit of control here.
Well, Well, I mean, qualifying, and everyone's kind of qualifying. I think qualifying is, I think, the most scary part, because once again, it can come. You can end up coming in first or coming in last in qualifying, and that's where I think that everyone's kind of uptight. I mean, feeling out how the lobby's going to be. But then again, and that Ferrari went way off. And I'm just very surprised that some penalties don't end up getting called.
I know, right? It's crazy.
Definitely, there's a lot of inconsistency when it comes down to it.
Oh no.
Oh. That was a 3-second penalty. I mean, perhaps when it comes down to the penalty system, it might just come down as, was it intentional, or was it, that bad that it warrants one?
Right. Whoa,
and as there was a lag spike right there. Yeah, once again, we have lag spike issues.
Servers are kind of rough today, huh?
Yeah, they are all over the place in terms of quality here. That could be just due to just the servers today, not really on us.
Right.
Even soft tires do somewhat okay.
They do.
Surprisingly.
They do. They're holding up really well for 2 times. Which I wanted to run, but I can only get about 3 laps out of them before I really start sliding, so I really want to stay. Shit.
Yep. Once again, just don't overdo it. I mean, honestly, you could wait for a lap or 2 with mediums and then just switch to softs. But then again, that does take time. That's another thing about this game I really dislike is
the inconsistency. Inconsistency in time pitting. Yes, I know. Because you can never plan it out.
You really can't. There are plenty of instances too where I had a very tight lead, and I had to pit. And that's the thing too, that when you have tight leads, you can't really pit all that well.
No, you can't. Like, it's a super.
I mean, it would be understandable to some extent if if they explain better how the pit works. I mean, well, they explain it well, like everything is simple to the point.
Right.
But yeah, the pitting is very inconsistent as well. And once again, that could just be just how it is, or if everyone gets it. Because I mean, there are 1 or 2 races in this game I can actually think of where I instantly was able to able to pit in.
Oh.
I can only think of 1 or 2 races in this game entirely that happens. And ghosting too is another inconsistent thing too.
Yeah, it is.
But then again, that also may just come down that you're in a protective bracket.
Ah, damn it. Why did he hit me? What? Why did I get that penalty? What was that for? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? He had plenty of fucking time. That's fucked.
Once again, going with the everyone around the track. And that's the thing, like, once again, that it seems like the penalty, you know, I don't know if the game, how that works necessarily.
Oh, this is really, really laggy.
Yeah, like it's
really. Whoa.
Oh my gosh, whoa. I'm seeing cars flying everywhere. Like, I'm seeing cars behind.
Whoa. This is like some Drift X level stuff.
Yeah.
Oh no. There it is.
And here we go.
The lobby. Oh no. Oh no.
And
we completely lost out. We can't even.
What the? Whoa.
No.
No, what?
What the hell? I mean, I'm okay with that because that was a really bullshit. What the hell? I don't even know what the hell happened. That's extremely frustrating.
That's concerning.
That is concerning because now that everybody probably just lost their placements, and that's, yeah. Well, seeing how the next race doesn't start until another 4 hours, I think that this is a great opportunity to end the stream here and possibly come back around this time and see if we can't hit it again to get a couple races in the evening, because that's...
Yeah,
we just completely just got gypped out of that race. That's actually kind of ridiculous. What?
Yep, but...
I guess we gotta do what we gotta do. We gotta take it as, as is. I mean, I wonder if they're gonna give it back to us or how that's gonna go, because that was just... they didn't even give us a restart. That's insane. Well, apologies about that, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
I guess technical difficulties on the track. I guess we will be back on the track around 7 o'clock, right? That's 7 o'clock?
Just about, yes, because if I'm not mistaken, 11, 10, 9, 8. Okay, 7.
So we'll be back around 7 o'clock, then right around 6:30. We'll come back and we will see if we can't get another race in, because that was just... I can't believe it. But thank you so much for joining us. I will let the host take us out.
And, well, despite of that, we will definitely return later, hopefully, if everything plays out. But without further ado, that is all we have, and we'll see you hopefully in a couple of hours. Have a good day, everyone, and we'll see you later.
Bye-bye.